And let's have a big hand for Jane Parker.
Thank you, Philip. Thanks, everyone. I really appreciate everyone being here. So important on a day like this that can be so unsettling to be able to come together and be in good company and get inspired for the road ahead. I was asked to talk about my concerns related to the new administration coming in, and I think there are reasons to be anxious, frightened. I think that's very, very realistic, and you're in touch with reality if you're feeling a little upset. But I want to say how much confidence I have. Others have said this. What has happened is very likely to galvanize a very powerful and committed movement to make sure that not only we defend the rights and the way of life and the values that we have worked so hard to achieve, but also to build better institutions and create communities and institutions that are even better than before. And the reason that I have so much confidence is not only because I know a lot of you in this room and a lot of the organizations that you've worked with and continue to work with, is in November, in June, you re-elected me and you elected Mary Adams. So that's a good thing. And I say that because, of course, I have a personal interest, but the fact is that when you have more women in leadership positions, there is a better discussion of the issues, and that... Thank you, and we know that men are capable of it, but sometimes we have to be there to help them, and thankfully we now have 40% of the Board of Supervisors as female, and I'm hoping that will help. The other thing is that you, as voters, voted to ban fracking. That's been mentioned. That's a huge thing. Clear majority shows that you understand the value of our groundwater and just of the need to move to a more sustainable energy supply. Of course, there's going to be huge challenges to that, and I'm committed to making sure that the county rigorously and vigorously defends that measure and implements it as fully as possible, as quickly as possible. And I'll tell you, I am learning that we may not be getting the best legal advice. So it's a very big concern that the people that we count on to help us defend the county's interests may not be giving us the kind of advice that helps us make good decisions. So anyway, we will be doing our best to change that and to really move things in a good direction. The other thing in Monterey County that I was really pleased to see was that we, the majority of voters in Monterey County, voted for prison sentence reform, abolishing the death penalty, of course continuing the plastic bag ban, and many other items that may or may not have gone that way at the state level. So what I know is that in Monterey County there is a strong commitment to continue to build a community that is inclusive, that cares about people, the environment, justice. And I could go on, but I won't, because we know, and I've been told to be brief. What I want to say is my exhortation is, in addition to love trumps hate, which I was encouraged to write on my hands here, that my recipe for the next several days and weeks and months and years is, number one, it's so important that you take care of yourself, you take care of the people who are closest to you, and that you just take care of each other. It's going to be a scary time. It's going to feel like a long time, and there are going to be attacks and things coming at us from all directions. The second is to stay active with, or get active again with, organizations, groups, people, causes that mean a lot to you, and not only that, that bring you joy when you're participating. We need to build the world that we want to live in and that we want our grandchildren to be able to live in, and to do that, we not only need to take care of ourselves and each other, we need to be living with joy and love and all of the things that bring meaning and richness to our lives. The other thing I just want to say is, as you're involved with these organizations, be sure that they are involved and connected to every other organization you can think of. We don't know who's going to be attacked first, but we know that there will be efforts to undermine values and policies, and we all need to be ready to go stand with whatever group is under attack, whether it's our planet or groups of people or species. We just need to be ready. It's going to happen, and we can't just leave it to each group to try to stand for themselves. We have to stand together, and I know that's who we are. That's who we are, that's what we do, and that's what we need to keep our strength up to be able to continue to do. The other thing I just want to say is, it is a scary time. The fact is, though, the history of tomorrow has not yet been written, and when it is, our actions are going to be part of that history. So let's make it the biggest part of the history that gets written. And again, stay together working on all of the issues that make this the incredibly beautiful and compassionate community that we value so much. Love trumps hate. Keep up the good work.